from STEM Digital School. Today is the 7th of July, Tuesday. My name is Mrs. de Klerk and I am your coding teacher. Today we are going to start a new lesson, programming in Harvester. You will see it is quite easy, but we will get a new block that we can use. So we're just going to practice with that, and you guys are going to enjoy this lesson. Everyone can participate. It's really easy. Right, like I said, we're doing a new lesson. We can do a lot of them today. Because they are so simple, it's not complicated at all. You are just going to practice how to use a new block today. So this girl is the harvester. Let me just change to my ball pen. This is the harvester. Okay, so she's a farmer. And she has to pick corn or to harvest corn. That is her mission. So our mission is to help her to walk and to get on the right path and to pick the corn. So we will be looking at puzzle 2 to 4 and then 6 to 8 again, because puzzle 5 is a video, so we don't do that. Okay. Right, now I just want to give a big shout out to Upichi and Lami for doing their homework yesterday and sending it in to me to my email. It's always nice receiving work from you guys. The two of you did a really, really great job. So well done on that. Okay, we are quickly going to review directions. And there we have our compass. We have north and south, east and west. Now you see when we use code.org, a lot of our coding blocks ask us to use directions. It does give us an arrow to show which direction, but when we speak and we speak about the toolbox and the blocks, we will say move north, move south, move west, move east, and then later on we will also use the in-between directions. So when I put up the purple arrow, I want you guys quickly just to say out loud, you don't need to say it to me, just where you are sitting at home. See if you can say the direction. Just say, move north for the first arrow. See if you can say it faster than me, okay? What's this one? Move north. This one? Move east. Move south. I'm sorry, it's so early in the morning. It feels like there's something stuck in my throat. And this one, move west. The in-between direction, northeast. This one, move southeast. This one, move southwest. And the last one, move northwest. Okay, remember when you say the in-between directions, you will always start with north or you will start with south. So this one is not east-north. It will always be northeast or southeast. On this side, the same. This one will never be west-south or west-north. It will always start with the S or the N. So it's southwest and northwest. Okay, I hope all of you guys got it right. This is what the harvester puzzles look like. So we're not doing puzzle 1 because puzzle 1 is a video. So puzzle 2 looks like this. You can see it's fairly simple. You have blocks and you need to help the harvester to pick the corn. Now this is the block that we are going to use to pick corn, this one. So you are going to move your harvester forward, But usually before, when we landed on something, it will pick it up by itself. This time, it's not going to do it anymore. So you have to tell your harvester to do an action. Okay, so she needs to move forward and she needs to pick up the corn. And this is the block that you will use. Now, see, two of you raised your hands. Lami, I'm going to unmute you. Yes, do you want
Good
to ask a
morning.
question? Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, and how are you?
I am fine, thank you. Do you want to ask me a question?
Yes.
Okay, you can ask.
The harvesting. Do we on our homework? Are we gonna do it?
Yes, you are going to do a puzzle on your homework, and I'll send you the link later. And then you can take a photo of it and you can send it to me, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Like we did
Thanks.
yesterday. But I'll show you later on in the lesson. I'll show you what to do.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Right, someone else raised their hand, but I see it's gone now. Right. Okay, so you guys see that the harvester is going to move forward 1, 2, 3 spaces, and then we will use the pick block. Okay, so that's how it's going to work in these puzzles, but very, very simple and very easy. Again, it's the same. The harvester needs to pick the corn. Now you see this number 1 here. That means she only needs to pick one corn. Okay, sometimes later on in the puzzles, you'll see it's going to change to 2 or 3. Then it means you have to use a repeat block with pick or use the block twice or how many times ever it tells you. So this you can also see the coding here will be very easy. Let me just quickly erase that. Okay, so she is going to move 1, 2, 3 steps. And then we use the pick block. Right, tell me quickly, in what direction is the harvester moving in this puzzle? Who can tell me? Put up your hand and I will unmute you. Is it east or is it west? Who can tell me? You can even write in your chat box. Tlotlo, your hand was up first. Let me unmute you. Can you unmute on your side? Hi.
Yes.
You say west.
Hi.
You are right. Very, very good. That direction is west. So we are going to say move west 3 times and then pick corn. Okay. This is puzzle 4. Now who can tell me in which direction does she need to go and then what do we need to do in the end? Let me see who raised their hands this time. Aurora, you raised your hand. I'm unmuting you.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Aurora. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm a bit
That's
late.
good. Oh, that doesn't matter. At least we haven't started with the coding yet.
Okay. So
Okay,
we
so
move north
yes, that's right. How many steps?
3 steps,
Okay, so
and
later
then
on, 1, 2, 3, yes, and then?
pick.
That's right. Then we are going to use the pick block. Very good. So you guys see how easy this is, right? Thank you, Aurora. So later when we do the coding, I want all of you to try to log on, to click on the link when I send it in your chat box later. And then I want you to code this quickly by yourself, okay? Because you can see how easy it is. Now quickly, let's look at debugging. Do you guys know what debugging is? Debugging is when there's already a code or you have written a code and it is not working the way it is supposed to. So when we say you need to debug something, it means you have to find the problem and you have to fix it in a program. So you'll see some of the puzzles, they will give you some blocks, but either something is missing or something is wrong that you maybe have to remove. And we will start working on that because when you code, when you are older and you are better with this, your coding puzzles will look a lot different than this, and it's sometimes very hard if something doesn't work to find the problem. So we practice already now so that you guys can get used to it and will never be scared of it, okay? Now, when we debug, we use the step button. There we go. You know, at the bottom of every puzzle, there's a step button. And the step, if you click on the step button, it means it will go through your coding step by step. So that is the easiest way to find an error and to correct it. Okay, so we are going to practice that as well. So some of the following puzzles are only going to be puzzles where you need to debug them. Let me just see, there's something in your chat box. Leviwe, I hope that was your cat walking over your keypad. I just see a lot of letters there. Okay, so this is puzzle 6 now. So here is what I've told you guys about the debugging. They will give us this code. Right, so here's the harvester, and the code is going to tell you add one block to the following code to help the harvester pick the corn. Now let's first quickly see how many blocks there are that she needs to follow and how many blocks we need. So if she's going to move, she needs to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Let's see if there are 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But what is the last block that we still have to add to this code? Who can tell me? I'm going to ask, let me see, Ubichi. I'm unmuting on my side.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Ubichi. Okay, what is the last block that we will add here? Which block do we need to add? Do you know?
East.
East, I think there are enough east blocks because look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and she needs to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we add one more east block, she's going to walk up to the grass. So it's not east. It's something to do with this one.
The pig.
Ah, there we go. We have to add the pick block. Very good, Abichi. Thank you so much. Okay, you guys, you understand. Sometimes it's really something very simple and very easy that you might just want to add. Now, you see, we have used the same code here for 5 times. So we could have used a repeat block. Okay, you don't need to, but it's always better to use the least amount of blocks that you can. Right, this is puzzle 7. Now we need to figure out what is wrong with this code. So let's see what it says. It says when run, go west, go north, go west, and pick. But what do you see here? Where does she go? Need to go? Who can tell me what the problem is with the code? Which block needs to be removed here for the harvester to get there? Let me see who raised their hands quickly. Lucky, I see your hand. Can you unmute on your side? Lucky, are you there? Hi, Lucky. How are you?
Fine.
Good. Okay, Lucky, can you tell me what do we need to change in this code for it to work?
Change the north.
Yes? Do we need to remove the north?
Yes, ma'am.
You are right. There we go. So we need to remove the north. Okay, so remember later when you, oh, sorry. When you do this code, then you need to remove the north one. Remember, you can just drag these away, take the north out, throw it in the trash can, and put the west and the pick back. Well done. Right, now we are going to follow the link. I'm going to put it in your chat box, and look how cute this is. She says, let us get started, because she is also planting lettuce. She's a harvester. Okay, I'm just going to share my screen to the coding screen. And there we go. And now I am going to give you the link to this puzzle. Okay, let me just copy it for you. Okay, there you have it. I think everyone can see it. I'm going to give you a couple of, or just a minute or so to click on the link. The viewer is already in. Well done. Let me just open up this. The pitch is already in. Oh, a lot of you are in. Well done. So you guys see now how easy it is. You just click on the link. You open two screens next to each other. Okay. Ona is in. Lamar is in. Lotlo is in. I'm going to give the others. Caitlin is in. I'm going to give the others about 20 seconds and then we are going to start. Right, let's go. Okay, you guys. So this is puzzle 2. As we saw on the slideshow, I want you guys to quickly do it on your own. You can see how easy it is. Remember, here you can scroll down to see which other blocks there are because you can't always see all of the blocks. So before you start coding, just scroll down to see what you can see there because there might be something you can use. Okay, who wants to code this one for me? You can tell me what to do and I will put the blocks that you say. You can raise your hand and then I will ask you. I see a lot of raised hands, but I think that was for the previous question. So I'm going to lower everyone's hand. And then if you want to answer, hold on. Okay, now there are no more hands. Now you can put up your hand again. Leviwe, you put up your hand first now. Ah, Lami, sorry. I will ask you the next one, okay? Leviwe, I'm unmuting you. Okay, Leviwe, how are you this morning? Are you there? Leviwe? I hear noise and I see you are unmuted. But I can't hear you. Okay, I'm going to mute you again. Lami, did you want to answer this question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Tell me quickly, what do I need to do?
You have to take the east.
Okay. Right, and then?
Twice.
Twice. Okay.
And then pick.
Is this the
That's
code?
all.
Okay,
Yes.
let's run quickly. Let's run it to see what happens. 1, 2. Uh-oh. Tommy, do you see here? We needed to go
Mama?
one more. So let's go back. So you said 1, 2, and then pick, but do you see it needs to stand on top of the corn to pick it, okay? So we need to add one more east. Do you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now we're going to run it again and see. Ah, there we go. You did the code. And look what happens to the harvester. Everything is green. Well done. Thank you, Lami. Okay, you guys see how easy that is? Instead of using 3 east blocks, what could we have used? What else do you see there? Let me see who's raising their hands. Leviwe, I'm going to try and unmute you again. Let's see if it works this time. Are you there? Yes, now I can hear you. How are you?
It's just my, I think it was my headset.
Okay, but it's
talk.
working now. It's working now, so it's fine. Okay, how else, how can I use less blocks in this code? What should I do?
Use the repeat block.
Okay. So we're going to use a repeat. Do I put all of these in the repeat block?
No, just one. Just one.
Just one. Okay. So I can put
And
the
then,
others away.
pick.
There we go. So this code is going to do exactly the same as the first code, but only with less blocks. So let's run it and see. 1, 2, 3, and pick. And there we go. And our
But,
harvester is happy.
ma'am, there's no number thing.
What do you mean? Where?
Go back.
Yeah, where? There is a number
It says
3.
workspace. Workspace. It doesn't show any numbers.
Oh, if there are no numbers in the workspace, it means you can use any amount. So it doesn't matter. Okay. But we always try to use the least amount. But yes, sometimes in workspace it doesn't tell you. It's only
Ma'am,
sometimes when it wants to challenge you, then it tells you how many times or how many blocks. Okay.
Ma'am, there's also sometimes one person can go in and get to level 12 with numbers on it. And some people cannot sometimes. Ma'am,
Really?
wait, there's 15 levels.
There's a lot of levels, yes. It's
I've
only
not
15. You'll
I've
see there.
not been here in allowed. I've not been here in a while because I'm on a different level. I have to spell with a B. That's the level I am on.
Okay, but that's fine because you can just follow me in class. So that's fine, whichever level you're on. Okay.
Okay, I'm not
Doesn't
gonna do
matter.
any. But the homework I am going to do.
Okay, that's fine. No problem. All right, you guys, we are going to move on to the next one. Puzzle number 3. Okay, let me just make it a little bit bigger. So your directions here, oopsie. Your directions here is telling you that you need to use 3 move west blocks to get the harvester to the corn. But now you guys have to remember, yeah, the workspace tells you again that you have 5 blocks that you can use, okay? Right, so who is going to code this for me quickly? Let's see who put up their hands. Ubichi, I'm going to unmute you. Hi. Ubichi, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you quickly code this one for me?
Ma'am.
Yes. What should I move first?
Ma'am.
Yes, I hear you.
Coco. Coco. I can't hear my teacher.
Ubichi,
Mm-hmm.
can you tell me which block? Which,
Yeah.
Ubichi, listen to me
Yes,
quickly.
ma'am.
Which block should I use first?
West.
Okay, how many times are we going to use west?
3 times.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. And what is the next block we are going to use?
The pig.
Pick, there we go. Thank you, Bichi. I'm going to mute you and then we are going to quickly run this code. 1, 2, 3, and pick. You guys see how easy that is? And our harvester is very, very happy here. Okay. Guys, remember to not turn on your cameras, okay? Let's see. What could we have used here instead of the 3 west blocks? What could we use to make it a bit faster? I am going to ask Aurora to answer. Aurora, you can unmute on your side.
Repeat 3.
There we
That's
go.
what I use.
That was a very easy question. I think too easy, right? So you used repeat 3.
I use
and you,
multiple blocks.
okay, so then you put the pick block underneath it, right?
Yeah.
So that's 4 blocks out of the 5. Very good. So let's reset. Let's run it. There she goes. And there she picks it. And again, she is very happy. Well done, Aurora. Okay, you guys, you see how easy this is. So we are going to continue to the next one now. Banola, you don't have the link to puzzle 4 and 3. I'm going to put this link for puzzle 4 in the chat box again. Copy. There we go. If you click on that, you should be able to go to the puzzle where we are now. Okay. And from there, after class, you can just go back to puzzle 3 and go complete it quickly. Okay. I'm just lowering all of your hands again so that I can see who is actually answering the next question. Panolo, you have the link. Are you not getting in the program, or what's the matter? Because you just need to click on that link for it to open another screen for you. Are you in or are you not in? If you can't get in, then you can just follow on my screen, but you can answer questions and tell me what to do, okay? Okay, you guys. So this is our next one. Puzzle 4. And I'm opening it up for you. I want one of you to very quickly code this one for me because it's so easy. This is too easy for you guys. You're too clever. So quickly put up your hand. Let's see who I can ask here. Plummy, I'm going to unmute you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. What steps do I need to take here?
You must put 3 north.
1, 2, 3, and then?
Pick.
There we go. Let's see if your code's working. Run. 1, 2. Yo, that was fast. She was running. Did you guys see that? Let's reset and do it again. Very, very well, Mommy. You are right. Good. I hope all of you guys got that one right. So let's continue to our next puzzle. Oh, our next one is a video, so we are going to skip that. We will now go on to puzzle 6. Okay. Right. Do you see here it says add 1 block to help the harvester pick the corn? So that's what I said to you earlier on the slideshow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 east blocks already. So let's quickly see how many steps she needs to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you know there are enough moving blocks. Now we need to add another action block. So what are we going to add to make this code run properly? Vanilla, okay, that's fine. You can look at my screen. I'm sorry, I think I misunderstood you. Okay, Leviwe, I am unmuting you, and you can tell me which block we need to add.
Okay.
Okay, what do I need to add here?
You need to add the pick block.
And that's all. That is so easy. You see, now this has to do with debugging because there's already a code, but we see there's a mistake. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. And then we usually have to add a block or take away a block. I'm going to replay
That
it.
was fast. That was
She
fast
is
like
too
Simon.
fast. Look how fast. I know. Look here. Wow. I can't even
She
count to 3.
teleported. She's teleporting. She's teleporting.
Looks like it, right? Now, you guys, I want to tell you something quickly. When you debug, remember I told you it's the easiest way to use step if you don't know what went wrong here. So maybe we put in a block here that shouldn't be there. And if we look at the code, we can't just see the mistake while looking at the code. So what we do then is we use the step block. So there it will show you, it will highlight the block it's using. So now we know the first one was right. The second one is right. The third one is wrong because there she's trying to move north. Okay, so then we know, oh, the mistake is here. And then we can move from there. So that is how debugging is going to work. Right. Let's quickly reset her. And I think I told you guys we are only going up to puzzle 7 today. And then puzzle 7, I think, is also your homework. Let me quickly just see. I want to just see what your, no, puzzle 8, I think, is your homework. Yes. Okay. So we will do puzzle 7. And then puzzle 8 is going to be your homework, but we will look at it. Okay. So this one says, can you figure out what is wrong with this code? So let's quickly run the code. It says move west, move north, move west, and pick. So let's run it. Oh, it's trying to move into the tree there. Do you see that? Okay, so now this is where you move steps, where you use step, step, step to find the problem. But I think it's easy enough for us to very quickly see the problem. But let's do step. The first step, west, is right. The next step, here is the problem. Okay, so who can quickly tell me what do we need to do there? You can raise your hand and I will unmute you. Okay, Tlotlo, I'm going to unmute you. Can you unmute? Okay. Can you tell me what is wrong with this code?
It's not supposed to be
Okay. Are you not supposed to be on? I'm going to meet you then. Aha. Let's ask Lami. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Which block should we remove or add to make this code work?
We remove north.
Okay, let's remove north. Is that the only block we need to remove?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, there we go. Now we've used 4 blocks, so it's the right amount, and there it's running, and perfect, and she's happy. Thank you, Lami. Okay, you guys, this is the end. This is going to be your homework puzzle, the one that I'm going to show you now quickly. I'm going to put this link in your chat box as well. So all you need to do is to solve the problem. So you can count the blocks, you can use a repeat block, and remember to use the pick block. Now, when you do this one, you can quickly do it now as well if you want, and just send me a photo, then you did your homework. Otherwise, you can do it later. You can stay on the screen. After I've logged off, you can still carry on there. Otherwise, you can copy the link that I'm sending you now, because that is the link. Oh, you know what? I was sending it only to Benolo. Let me just send it to everyone. Okay. There's the link again to this puzzle. Okay. So I am going to share my other screen with you again. And here it is. Write a code for the harvester to pick the corn. Try to use only 4 blocks. And then take a picture and show me your code. So here is the thing. You guys need to try only use 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can use 6, but I want you to try and use only 4. Okay. Here is my email. You can send your homework there. Let me quickly see who raised their hands. Aurora, do you want to ask something?
Yes, thank you for your lessons. I really love it.
You're very welcome, and thank you for your good manners. I love teaching you. Thanks, Aurora.
Okay.
Lami, do you want to ask something?
Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't.
It's an email address. I'm fine.
Ah, no mind.
I don't.
You're right,
Lami, are you speaking to me or your dad?
Daddy.
She was speaking to you, actually. She wanted me to write the email address.
Okay, Daddy. Yes.
Okay, there we go. So there you have the email address. Right. Okay, Liviwe, you want to ask something?
Ma'am,
Yes.
I just did my homework. When you say
Okay.
homework.
Fantastic.
I,
Then take a photo for me and send it.
I already have your email address. I'm taking a picture of my homework right now, and I will
Okay.
send it.
Thank you. Then I will put it on the
If my
slideshow
phone
for tomorrow.
stops zooming in,
Alright.
my phone zooms in when I'm trying to take a
Say
picture.
bye to my ma'am needs to go.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye. Thank you, Liviwe. Lami, and you
Bye,
want to
ma'am.
ask a question? Bye.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I'm already doing my homework.
Fantastic. Then you need to send a photo, okay? I like
Yes.
it when you do your homework. Okay, I'm looking forward to it, Lami. Okay. Bye. Banana, you are bye. You are also